Are you thinking of hitting the trails this spring? Well, you won't find me out there. Let me tell you why. This is my off-road and overland build. It's a 2004 Subaru Forester. And if you've been around on the channel for any amount of time, you've seen us go on some epic winter ventures, taking this on the trails and honestly getting stuck and having fun doing it and figuring out how to recover this and plenty of other vehicles along the way. And you've also seen plenty of fall and summer adventures as we explore more technical trails in our Forester, pushing it to its limits and seeing what it's really capable of. And when you think about it, how many spring adventures have you seen in our Subaru Forester? Not many. And now that you're thinking about it, you're probably wondering why exactly. Well, today I'm going to give you the 3 reasons why you won't find me on any spring adventures. Reason 1 is the unpredictable weather. As you guys know, I live in Alberta, Canada, right at the base of the Rocky Mountains. And well, those Rocky Mountains bring some pretty unpredictable weather. One day it can be sunny and 19 degrees, and the next day it could be snowing and minus 23. This is something that we've learned to live with here in Alberta, but it honestly doesn't make your trips very fun. A great example of this is we're in spring right now, and it doesn't look bad at the moment, but we were just on a winter adventure last week, and we're actually going to be getting more snow tonight. And with that unpredictable weather in mind, to be prepared, you have to pack everything. You have to pack stuff for the 19 degrees sun, where you're going to be overheating if you're wearing winter clothes like me, and then you're going to have to go ahead and bring your snow clothes because you never know when it's going to snow. And I actually mean that. Here in Alberta, I think we've had snow every weekend of the year. Yes, even in August and July long weekend. And to add on to that, even if you pack your shorts, your t-shirts, your winter clothes, your summer clothes, all your layers, you're never really truly gonna be the right temperature. You're always gonna be too hot, too cold, you're gonna have to put on coats, you're gonna have to take off layers. It's just a pain, and honestly, that's why I much rather wait till it's hotter and I can wear t-shirts and shorts when we're off-roading, or it's colder and I have to dress in layers because I know I'll be in the snow most of the day. And well, the second reason is kind of linked to the first with our unpredictable weather. As we go through these freeze and thaw cycles of getting snow, rain, and pretty much everything you never want, we start to see an accumulation of moisture in the ground. This moisture turns, well, the trails into mud. And not even I'm talking like a little bit muddy like I am right now. I'm talking like layers and layers of mud. This Forester's been through a couple of those mud puddles, and honestly, it's not worth it. I know a lot of people that have experience off-roading, a lot of them don't prefer, like me, to go off-roading in the mud anymore just because it gets everywhere in your car. It gets in the interior, but then it also gets in all like the linkages, every little thing, and you'll be sitting at the car wash with that spray gun for hours trying to get it out. And honestly, you'll never really get it out. This Forester, every time I disassemble something, I find a new piece of mud or a new piece of dirt somewhere that I would have never expected. So to just kind of alleviate that, I try to avoid the muddy trails. And that's not even the worst thing about muddy trails. Mud can also act kind of like snow and make those trails pretty slippery. So a lot of times we have this kind of clay sand here in Alberta, and when you start slipping and sliding on that, it's just no fun. It just flings up everywhere and it becomes a slip and slide. And maybe some people enjoy it, but honestly, it's not my favorite thing to do. If I want to go get stuck, I'll go wheeling in the winter. And if I want to enjoy the nice, more technical trail, well, I'll go do it in the summer when it's a little bit drier and I'm not sliding around, sliding onto rocks and stuff like that. Reason number 3 is it's honestly just not as nice. Look at what we're looking at right now. Everything is either a shade of gray or brown. And when you're exploring these amazing places, like when we go explore central BC and you're up in these glaciers, the green and the blues are so much nicer when it's not just gray and brown. I'd much rather just explore those places when they're at their best. Whether it's the summer and everything's nice green and lush and it's just a beautiful place to be, or it's in the fall and we're exploring the fall colors that we get here in Alberta with our large trees and all of our other trees losing their leaves. And as a person that makes videos for you guys and just really wants to show off these amazing places, why would I want to do that when everything's the same color when we can see it in a much more vibrant life? And well, those are the 3 reasons you won't find me on a spring overlanding adventure. The weather is unpredictable, everything is covered in mud, and it's just not as nice. So hopefully this gave you a little more insight why you won't find a lot of spring adventures on my channel. And it may even let you rethink your adventure plans for the next couple months. If you guys agree or maybe even disagree with this, let me know down below. And while you're down below, don't forget to check out the channel memberships for some exclusive perks and behind the scenes content. That is going to be it for today's video. So I will be seeing you guys in our next adventure. And hopefully not a spring one.